Good morning, students. I hope you are all well. We'll continue the class now. We are starting with the new chapter called Circles. It is chapter number 10 of your NCERT book. So, first of all, let us start with some definitions. We'll start with the definition of the circle. What is a circle? It is collection of points which are equidistant from the same point. Here the word equidistance means at equal distance. Okay, let me draw a circle for you. This is a circle and this point O is the center of the circle. This line OA will be called as the radius of the circle. If I draw another radius OB, then length OA and OB will be equal. Or distance of every point on this circumference of the circle is equal from the center of the circle. Before continuing on, what I want to do is all the things that we do in the class along with the diagrams and definitions are to be done in your class copy. After that we will talk about that homework copy. And if you can remember, I have already told you all the questions of the geometry are to be done in your homework copy. Okay, that includes every exercise and every question. So this is a part of geometry and you have to do every question in your homework copy. Okay, so next is radius of the circle. Radius is line joining center of the circle to the circumference of the circle. Okay, that is the radius of the circle. We already drew the diagram for that. Next is chord of the circle. Chord of the circle is line segment joining any 2 points on the circumference of the circle. That is the chord of the circle. As you can see in this diagram, here AB is the chord of the circle. One thing about the chord, for any 2 points on the circumference of the circle, there is a unique chord. But if we talk any one point of the circle, let us suppose for point A, there can be infinite number of chords we can draw from point A, but there is only one unique chord which joins point A and point B. Okay, and chord of the circle does not meet 3 points on the circle, it intersects only 2 points of the circle. Next is diameter of the circle. It can be said as the chord through the center of the circle. The chord which passes through the center of the circle is called diameter of the circle. Diameter is also twice the radius of the circle. It is also called the longest chord of the circle. Okay, next is secant. Up till now we have been talking about the line segments related to the circle. Now secant is, and it's something else. It is a line itself along with the circle. A line which intersects a circle at any 2 points. Suppose this is a circle, so this line is a secant. Line is moving from infinity to infinity. You can also say that chord is a part of secant. Any chord is always a part of the secant. The secant is intersected by the circle at 2 points. This can be any 2 points. The secant may or may not pass from the center of the circle. Next we are going to talk about sectors of the circle. For that, please draw this diagram, as it is a diagram from your NCERT book only. Here are two radius OP and OQ. Okay. Uh, so what we have here, we have a sector of the circle. We have minor sector and major sector. This shaded part is called minor sector of the circle. This clear part is called major sector of the circle. We are talking about the area. This shaded area is called minor sector. This unshaded area is called major sector of the circle. This division of circle is done by the radius of the circle. Okay. Radius of the circle, along with dividing the circle into two parts, major and minor sector, it also divides the circumference of the circle. This circumference PQ is called minor arc, and the other circumference PQ, the larger one of the circumference, this is called major arc. Okay. Now we have already seen about the radius dividing the circle into two parts. Now we'll check about how a chord divides the circle into two parts. Next is segment of a circle. All these terminologies are quite important for you to understand and learn. Okay, keep these in mind. So segment of a circle, what is segment of a circle? The chord, any chord of a circle divides it into two parts area wise. The smaller part is called minor segment, and the larger part is called major segment. Okay, the smaller part is called minor segment and the larger part is called major segment. Okay, the larger part here is the shaded region, the smaller part here is the clear region, this below region. Okay. Based on all this information, we are going to do exercise 10.1. Exercise 10.1 you can also do by yourself. You can skip this part and move forward to the video. The center of the circle lies in dash of the circle interior. A point whose distance from the center of the circle is greater than the radius lie on the circle exterior of the circle. The longest chord of the circle is called diameter. An arc is dash when its ends are ends of the diameter. An arc is semicircle. Segments of a circle in the region between an arc and dash of the circle. Uh, segment is between chord. A circle divides a plane on which it lies in three parts. What are three parts? Interior of the circle, exterior of the circle, and circumference of the circle. These are three parts. Write true or false, give the reason for your answer. Line segment joining the center to any point on the circle is the radius of the circle. Line segment joining the center to any points to the radius of the circle. The circle has only finite number of equal chords. It is not necessary there are infinite number of equal chords. If a circle is divided into three equal arcs, each is a major arc. Yes, you can call them all major arc. They are called actually equal arcs, but you can call them major arc or minor arc. Okay, it might be true or false. Please take the answer at the back. A chord of a circle which is twice as long its radius is called diameter of the circle. That is quite true. Sector of a sector is the region between chord and its corresponding arc. Sector is a region between chord and its corresponding arc. So sector of the circle, chord, sector is not the region between chord. It is between the radius and the corresponding arc. This is false. A circle is a plane figure. Quite correct. True. Plane figure means it is drawn on a plane. Like this is a plane sheet 2D figure. A circle is drawn on a plane. Okay. Next is first we will start with the theorems of this chapter. First of all, we will cover all the theorems of this chapter. After that, I will start with the exercises. Okay. So this is theorem 10.4, which I started today in my live class. Theorem is line drawn to the center. Okay. One thing about the theorem. For each and every theorem, apart from two theorems, I guess, last two theorems, there is a valid proof. Okay. You have to learn all this proof that are important from examination purpose. Okay. Diagrams are very important. Proof given to prove are very important. Construction, if there is present, are very important. The statement of the theorem, you must learn it well. Okay, so we'll start with theorem 10.4. Theorem 10.4 is the line drawn to the center of the circle to bisect the chord is perpendicular to the chord. What is theorem stating? That if OM line, as you can see in the diagram, bisects AB, that means OM is also perpendicular to AB. We have to prove that OM and AB are perpendicular to each other. So for this, we will start with the proof. For proof, we will start with to prove what we need to prove. Okay, before that, let's start with the given. What is given to us? There are two things given to us. First is AB is a chord. Second is OM bisects AB. OM bisects AB means AM and MB are equal, or you can say M is the midpoint of AB. What you need to prove is OM is perpendicular to AB. Construction, there is a bit of construction here. Construction is join OA and OB. So what we are going to do is we are going to prove that these two triangles are congruent, and by CPCT I will say that angle OMA and angle OMB are equal, and by using linear pair we will prove that both of these angles are 90 degree. So we'll start with the theorem. You can start with your own proof as well. In triangle OAM and triangle OBM, first of all, OA is equals to OB. You should know the answer for that. You have to write the reasons. I will leave the reason for you to start using your mind. OM is equals to OM. You have to know the reason for this as well. Why are these two equal? Then AM is equals to MB, which is given to us why? Because OM bisects AB. Line OM is bisecting AB. Okay, so by SSS congruency, triangle OAM is congruent to triangle OBM. By CPCT, angle OAM is equals to angle, this is M, is equals to angle OBM. Okay. Now moving on forward with the proof. Now on line AB at point M, angle OAM, let me make this equation number 1. Angle OAM plus angle OBM is equals to 180 degree because linear pair. Okay. Now OAM and OBM angles were equal from equation 1. Angle OAM plus angle OAM is equals to 180 degree from equation 1. So twice of angle OM, or we can say angle OAM, value of angle OAM will be 90 degree. Hence OM is perpendicular to AB. Okay, so that's all for today. This is the only thing that we did today. We completed one exercise. We started with the theorems now. Okay, we will move on with the theorems with the coming lectures. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.